she went to his place, like they was about to go do something. He looked over at his mom, like not his stepmom, his legitimate birth mother, told her, come over here and do what you do. She got on her knees, started sucking his dick.
No.
And then he told her, yo, come over here and join her. And then she obliged.
First of all, this motherfucker clearly rules the household.
No.
Can't look in the eyes of my brother without shedding a tear for my brother.
Welcome motherfucking back, people. Welcome back. We've been gone for too long, but we coming back strong with that long. But hey, welcome back to Informally Honest, to our new listeners, to our old listeners, to the people who forgot that we were people and then went, oh, look at that, they got some new shit. Welcome motherfucking back, y'all. I know we've been gone for a while, but we appreciate y'all coming back. We need to do some work. We need to do some work, and hopefully y'all like these like format changes we're gonna be going through, and eventually we're gonna get these this production value up. Patreon coming soon. They don't know that yet, but eventually we're gonna start doing extra shit. But we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, fellas, I came across this kind of disturbing story. You know about this cat, Frederick Woods?
Rings the bell.
It's a little there's a bit of a wind chime in the back of my mind there.
So in real life, I had never heard of this before, this person before, but it came up. Frederick Woods, this cat is now 70. He was recently approved for parole after kidnapping, I believe it was 25 kids and one adult, something like that. This happened in the 70s. He pretty much carjacked a bus of kids, drove them into a semi truck that was underground, and blessedly one of the kids were between the age of like 6 and 14. They said.
Hold on. This is not a funny topic. I take it seriously. When you said kidnapped a bus full of kids and drove it into a semi, I just picture Adam inserting the fucking Mortal Kombat fatality. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm so sorry. All right, continue.
No, it's all good. So eventually they were able to break out. The semi was in a construction site 100 miles away. This all happened in California, I believe. And it was him and two accomplices. Now, crazy part about this is, to me, the two accomplices were released in 2012 and 2015, and he was just released, I want to say last month. He appealed for parole 17 times. And he was going to ask for a ransom of $5 million, according to the letter that they had drafted up but didn't get out because the kids escaped. So in regards to this kind of subject, do you think that his debt has been paid? Do you think he should still be in prison for this kind of offense? Blessedly, nothing happened to those kids, and we don't necessarily even know what was going to happen to those kids. But he still kidnapped a bus full of kids.
Let's go first.
I asked, so it's either one of
y'all. All we know is for certain is that Josh ain't going first.
I can go first, but sure.
No, I go.
Okay,
I go. Okay, so that's a tough one because. So you said he asked for. You saying there was a ransom? Like he planned on asking for a ransom.
He planned on a ransom.
Okay.
$5 million for the whole bus.
So
I
he
ain't,
so
I ain't
all
do the
right. So
math, so I don't know how much that is per kid. I
yeah.
assume like at least a couple.
And I mean, at that time, $5 million in the 70s. I don't know what the conversion is, but today that's probably like $60 million.
Pretty
So
good.
True, true.
now, I don't. Okay, so now I gotta look it up now. of course.
I'm on it. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
but but anyway, so okay, if his intent was never to kill anyone, I mean, I I say he's a free man. I mean, like as heinous as it is, like if we're gonna look at the law how they look at the law in a very black and white thing, and they don't look at the gray in between, and they try to
Mhm.
be black and white. But if I look at it like that, then you add the fact that he served how many years? Like almost 50.
That's 24 to 2000 plus another 22, so that's
40
46.
something.
46.
Yeah. So I mean, the guy spent almost half a century in jail for not killing anybody.
Yeah.
But he only didn't kill anybody because they got out.
True, but
Because they
wait,
escaped, right?
Yeah,
That's
they
what you
escaped.
yeah, they did escape. But if there was a ransom, that makes me believe he wasn't trying to kill them.
Could have been an empty threat. I mean,
Unless
could have
he,
killed at least one of them.
yeah.
Could have took a couple baby toes. We don't know.
Now, if this is some villainous, like I'm gonna kidnap these kids and kill them anyway, like the Joker or somebody, it's like, okay, well, this dude. But I don't know if he sincere. It's kind of weird to say sincerely in this situation, but if he sincerely didn't intend on killing these people, then I gotta side with the long arm, the long arm of the law.
Okay, that's one perspective.
It
And
pains me to say it, but
just so we know, that's a little over 26 mil today.
okay, I was way off, but
That's still
that's
pretty
a lot.
good, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
lot.
like what they said. They said Google's, according to Google, 1 mil in 1976 is worth about 5.2 today.
Okay.
And so my thought on the situation: don't fuck with kids. And I say that as someone who can't stand kids. Don't fuck with kids. Don't fuck kids. Just leave fucking kids alone. And so, do I think that he pays his debts to society because he did his, he did a bit of half a century? What is it? What does he really look like reformed? Like, what did he do to prove that he's on the better half of that now? Do I necessarily believe in the jailing system or any of that shit? No. At the same time, what did those other two dudes do to get out so much earlier? Did they get charged with less, even though they were accomplices?
Yeah,
This
I get what you're
information I
saying.
don't know. And
So my
so,
thing is, if they're accomplices and no one died, again, like, I mean, they should all just be just as guilty at that point. I mean,
I agree.
like,
Yeah.
One of them got out a whole decade ago.
yeah. Like I said, if the kids had died and say, well, one of the accomplices, like, but like say it wasn't the situation, say they were in like a warehouse and one of the accomplices shot like 3 of them,
Right.
and then another accomplice was nowhere to be found. Well, I feel like both of those dudes can't get charged for
In the
murder.
same fashion. Yeah.
But in this situation, no one died, so and they all were involved. So I feel like they all should get the equal amount of time. But
no one dying is also circumstantial, though.
yeah, it is. But it's
True.
it's still
It's
a
true.
technicality though, because we've seen all the time where like say two guys get into a fight and one guy punches another guy and he slips and falls and busts his head. Obviously, he's not trying to kill the guy; they're just fighting and he happened to fall.
Right.
And say that guy goes to the hospital. The guy he was in the fight with goes to he gets arrested for assault or something, whatever. And say that guy dies. Well, now those charges change.
That's manslaughter.
Simply for from the technicalities.
And
standpoint.
sometimes it drives me crazy, but you're right.
Yeah.
Put that motherfucker under the jail.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Now, I'm gonna probably lean more towards Adam's side in this because 50 years is a long motherfucking time, man.
Sure.
That's a long time to think about what you did. Even though what he did was foul, you obviously shouldn't have done that shit. Find another way to, get your aggression out or whatever.
But I'm just like, I'm
50
sorry.
years is a long time, and due to the technicality that no one died, it is circumstantial. But because no one died, 50 years is a long time, and I think we have no way of knowing if this motherfucker is really reformed. That's true, but you can't use. That's just an unfair argument to use all the time. Like because we don't know, it doesn't mean that a lifetime is also a really long time. So I think 50 years is enough to let this man out.
I think about it like from the kid standpoint too, though. If I
That's true.
am a 7-year-old and a older Wahite gentleman points a shotgun in my face as a 7-year-old and holds me in some dungeness flatbed for I don't remember how much time. Like I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get past that trauma.
That's true.
That's true.
The plot thickens. That's true. That's
And
true.
so if I'm that
I'm hoping that 50. I'm hoping that it doesn't take too much longer than 50 years.
You can hope.
For the
Next
kid
thing you know, he's trying to link up with his girl. She turned off the lights a little too quick.
Yeah, some shit pops off.
Man,
That's true.
no,
That's
she
true.
in the ER.
So like,
oh shit!
I just can't. I can't help but go for the plight of the victims more than him.
Yeah,
I feel that
makes sense.
And I feel it's fair to say that we have more sympathy for children in general, anyway.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll be like, "Fuck them kids." But in this
I'd be
particular
that way too.
situation,
I'd be that way too. I guess I'm going a little too far with this, but I'm just even thinking like, I wonder if that dude who did the shit was a kid who was troubled, who we would have had sympathy for, and then maybe he didn't get the help that he needed, and now he ended up growing up doing some foul shit like this. But that's not the situation. Let me go ahead and bring it back.
we don't necessarily know that, and I got to tell you, if I found out that dude was kidnapped as a kid and then he kidnapped some kids,
It's
I don't know
frustrating.
I don't know that makes me feel like bad for him.
No, I know what you mean. It's annoying when that shit happens, but it like in regards to like abuse, someone who is abused is more likely to abuse for sure. Right. And it's just so frustrating. It's like, God damn.
Yeah. It's kind of like when a kid shoots up at school, and they always go to play the he was a lone wolf, misunderstood kid.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Shoot, got in the back either. And then they pull up, this guy owed $60 from a parking ticket. He also had weed in his system. Like, I mean, why does that matter? Like that's nothing.
Right. I feared for my life.
School.
I was so scared of this person who was gaining distance between us.
Yeah, you're right. I'll bring it back. I still do think that that's a very good point. You did throw you threw the old rusty wrench in my logic, Josh. You threw a pair of pliers in my but 50 years is a long time. I don't think that man deserves life. I don't. I hope it doesn't take a lifetime for the children to recover and get past that traumatic situation. I don't know the answer for that, but I don't think 50 years is a long time, man. I don't like. Maybe we need to come up with a way to be sure that this motherfucker is reformed. But 50 years is a long time with no death.
He
so.
may have been. I ain't got his case files. I don't know what the doctors and all that kind of shit.
Of course, man. Yeah.
And the thing is, 50 years is a long time. A lot of things can happen in 50 years. You could become a different person. You could be very repentant. All those things.
There's a lot of puzzle pieces to tessellate, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. Very true. Very true.
Tessellate. To form or arrange in a checkered or mosaic pattern.
Yeah, very true. Wow.
It's a lot of factors. It's a lot of factors. And so I guess inside of that, if I'm gonna give grace, you want to hope for the best. At the same time, when you doing that kind of shit at however the fuck old he was, 20-something, 30-something, you a little past gone to me.
Well, I feel like there's a lot of people in there who get locked up in their teens, late teens, and 20s for not kidnapping a school bus full of children, but robbing somebody, ended up killing them on that, you know,
and they don't deserve
with
that
with no intention, and just different things. I'm just saying, there's a lot of shit, and I guess I just feel like a lot of people make those kind of mistakes at that age, but they didn't kidnap
is it a mistake
if
you planned it and did it? Is it a mistake?
Yes, it was still a mistake. Ideally it didn't happen, so it was a mistake.
I mean, ideally, ideally for
I'm not
giving out. He got that $5 million.
Yeah, I'm not taking credit. No, I'm not trying to like go soft on this man at all. And that I'm saying it should. Ideally, it didn't happen, so it was a mistake. Yeah, it's fucked up. I just can't rock with. I think 50 years is enough, man. And if he fuck up again, you know, say bye to the key, man.
I mean, as a whatever senior citizen, I'm sure he is now. If he really still like, we got to find another bus of kids.
No, man, it ain't gonna. Hey, bro, you be surprised how many old motherfuckers do foul shit.
I mean, it's different, you know. Like motherfucker go serve 5 years,
putting poison in somebody's food and shit and killing them, dog.
I mean, happens. I gotta tell you, if his big vendetta was, he's like, I'm gonna find all 26 of them kids, and I got a hit list. Kyle, Jenny, all of y'all. You get like, if that was the case, it's wild. But I just doubt it.
Yeah, he ain't doing too much right now.
That'd be one heck of a.
Yeah, he's in rehab. He's just trying to learn how to. He's just trying to remember how to walk, man.
My man is 70. You know? He's 70, and who knows if he actually worked out on the yard.
Yeah, that'd be one heck of a reverse John Wick. Guy gets out of prison and spent 46 years training for this.
Yeah, man. He was like, I'm telling you, man, I got it all planned out. Timmy lives in Montana. Jakarta lives over here. She's right over here in Wyoming. And if I tessellate my map right, then all
right, I'm gonna let you slide by with that one. I'm gonna let you slide with that. Oh shit!
You can make the time. Wrap it out. Y'all got any final thoughts on this? I think I've run dry on the subject. My general thoughts. Yes, he deserved to die, and I hope he burns in hell. No.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh, man! No. Great.
He's 70. We can only hope he repents, and I hope them kids have gone on to live prosperous lives. It was 1976. I assure you wasn't a black kid on that bus, so hopefully none of them niggas said nigga ever in their life.
That's right.
I think that's a good way to wrap this shit up, man. I concur.
All right, cool. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back. We'll be right back with you.
So for me, so earlier I was saying how the guy, I keep forgetting his name, but the kidnapper guy, I keep want to say Frank, but I know it's not. But I'm gonna call him Frank anyway. So Frank, like I think that when he was released from prison, I think I was only saying that as a technical sense. Like I actually believe he should be in prison for life because although I don't think his intent was to kill those kids per se, but obviously they could have died, and I still believe in like could have, like, although I know the law doesn't, like, well, you could have did this, but I'm very like what do you call it? Think oftentimes I think of like the worst that could happen. So in this case, those kids could have died, and like that was outrageous what he did. So yeah, that guy should definitely be locked up.
And we're back. So, fellas, I see this bullshit on TikTok all the time, where random cats on college campuses will walk up to people and be like, hey, what's your hot take? Or
Oh yeah.
what's something you never told your parents?
Mhm.
Or like that hilarious dude in New York that'd be like, yo, what's some wild sex shit you did? I don't know if you've seen that. There was that really fucking wild one where the chick, this is gonna be so off subject, it's not where I started, but the chick said that she fucked a dude with his mom.
Dude.
I just got questions. I just got questions.
She said he looked up she went to his place, like they was about to go do something. He looked over at his mom, like not his stepmom, his legitimate birth mother, told her, come over here and do what you do. She got on her knees, started sucking his dick.
No.
And-
No.
And then he told her, yo, come over here and join her. And then she obliged.
First of all, this motherfucker clearly rules the household. Clearly,
No.
clearly that's the king. He's the king of that fucking castle. Clearly, damn.
Everything
Whole
about this
lot of
story,
commands, bro.
everything about this story is fucking wrong.
How do we know that? How do we know that people wanted? How do we know that either one of those women wanted to do it? It just sounded like he threw a command out and said, "You better." He gave him the eye, like, "You better get your ass over here."
No, he legitimately told her, come do what you do.
Exactly.
And
no one was asked. No one gave consent.
No. Who needs to be asked? She knew what that command meant.
That's what I'm saying.
Scary.
She's trained.
Scary.
That's something like
And-
I'm trying to wait a minute now.
Scary,
He wasn't direct.
Come do
And
what
then
you
homegirl
do.
to be like, all right, I guess this is what we doing. No, you fucking.
Yeah.
If I'm over at a chick house and I one of my old partners, we bang next to her mom's room constantly. There's no way she didn't hear that she didn't hear her daughter screaming at the top of her lungs. And
You had to go ahead. I feel you.
like she knew when I came over.
My man had
this
to
is what's
add
about
that
to
in. I
happen.
feel you. I feel you.
And I was like, she didn't turn up Jeopardy or nothing. And and I gotta go. If at any point her mom walked in and was like, hey, babe, and started eating her out, was like, don't let me disturb you. No, I'm leaving. There's nothing in this scenario that makes this okay.
I will tell you this. It's probably foul. It would be a shock, and it's a little foul to watch someone's mom do that to the girl you're banging. But I'm not guaranteed to just leave immediately off of that.
If it's her birth daughter,
I'm not leaving so soon. I'm not leaving
if
so
it's her
soon. is what I'm saying.
legitimate daughter.
So if her daddy come in the room, you gonna say?
Then I'm dipping. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Like you're
Hold on, man.
admitting that you're like,
don't switch
I'm
it
not
up on me.
leaving,
Don't switch
even
it
though I
up
know
on
it's incest. Like this ain't a distant cousin. Like y'all, like you birthed that person.
I'm just saying, if the mom got a big booty, I'm not leaving immediately. You know what I'm saying? I'm not leaving immediately. I don't think.
But I'm saying though, if we mix and match the genders of the original story, technically it would be the father coming in, right?
Sure.
Oh
So,
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's why I thought
And
it was funny.
I agree.
And
And that's even wilder.
Yeah, I'm hopping out the nearest window, son. No clothes on. I'm hopping out the nearest window.
If I'm at a chick and then she starts sucking her dad's dick and it's like, hey, fuck me. Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh, man.
There's
I'm calling
no
the
way.
police. That's what I'm gonna do. Report this.
You're like, somebody
There's
gotta
just
get it.
no fucking way.
Hey, these
that if
motherfuckers need 50 years. Put their
If
ass
I
away for
see your
50
dad
fucking
pull
years.
his dick out, I'm not sticking around.
Put these motherfuckers away. Let the dude, let the motherfucker who kidnaps my kids out and put their ass in.
Yeah. Have them swap cells.
Yeah.
Don't even make the bed. Here you go, man.
But I say all that to say, among the wild shit on the internet, this is gonna be like such a like departure. People who think a hot take is pineapple should never be on pizza. I gotta tell you, first of all, I can't fucking care. People eat what the fuck they gonna eat. Have you met a pregnant woman? She's like, oh, I want some anchovies and peanut butter. So on this subject, I say this as a person who doesn't eat regular pizza anymore because I don't eat tomatoes. Pineapple absolutely belongs on fucking pizza, especially with barbecue sauce, because barbecue sauce be sweet and tangy, and then you get the sweet and citrus of pineapple complements each other very fucking well.
Well, I absolutely eat pineapples on pizza. I will always eat pineapples on pizza. I like pineapples with banana peppers. So you have that sweet pineapple flavor that Josh was talking about so eloquently. And then you have that juxtaposition between the sweetness and then the spice of the banana pepper. That's typically how I rock with it. Adam, let me know how you rock with it, or if you even do.
Well, funny thing is, like if you would ask me the same question, like maybe like 3 years ago, I would have said pineapples absolutely don't go on pizza. But I've been reformed, and it does. So what I've learned is like not learned, but I guess what I started doing was like we would get pineapple, we would get sausage and jalapeno. So that way you're kind of checking off you're getting sweet, you're getting savory, and you're getting spicy.
Right.
But and if they put it on there right, you can get it in one bite if you luck up. So that's and I don't get that every time, but it's a good combination.
It's
I would get more.
You
I
really
would
only
get more
gonna luck
toppings,
up
but
like
it's
that.
too expensive.
Yeah. You ain't really gonna luck up unless Chris is still working at Flamingos. Everybody else be stingy as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's true. Like, man, like food, not to say all food workers are bad people or anything, but they really be making it seem like if you ask for extra condiments, and I'm sure everybody has talked about this at some point, but like let's say you need extra ranch or ketchup or whatever it is, they really act like it's coming out of their check, because they'll put like, well, one, they'll try to charge you, which is probably not their fault, probably the company policy, but but even the places that don't charge you, they still put like the bare minimum. Like, perfect example, if you order 5 chicken strips from Popeyes, they're gonna give you 2 sauces,
which
if
is
you order
idiotic. It's
3
idiocy.
If you order 3 strips, you're gonna get 2 sauces. So I'm like, wait a minute. So if you think 2 sauces is adequate for 3, what makes you think that's gonna do it for 5? And it's literally like, and it's stuff like that you notice is like, and it's like, man, this can't be messing up y'all bottom line that much to give out a few extra sauces. It's like,
I feel that way about a thing I get often is spinach on pizza, just because I like to get my greens where I'm gonna get them. And motherfuckers forget, like, you could take 5 pounds of spinach. As soon as they get hot, that is a shot glass of spinach.
Yeah, it shrinks.
So for y'all to be all extra skimpy with the shit every time I order this goddamn pizza makes no sense to me, because y'all know good and well, if I got it, I fucking want it.
I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it, yeah.
So now I'm eating this slice of pizza that's literally got 2 leaves of spinach on it. Like that's gonna do some shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody getting
True.
spinach for the flavor.
That's true, yo. That's true. Now, have you ever had arugula or like basil on? Because those two have flavor and they do kind of similar.
I'm pretty sure I have not.
So I love arugula, even though it's just lettuce, just peppery
But
lettuce.
that pepper does it though, man. Whew.
But I think it's a whole thing of if I'm eating pizza, I really shouldn't be trying to worry about some kind of nutritional value. But it is a thing of it's not nutritional value. It's just like I got to get greens in where I'm going to get greens.
Yeah.
All greens though are not created equal
Mm-hmm.
because there's that whole thing where like, what is it? Broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts, arugula, and something else are all the same fucking plant.
That's called brassicas. Brassicas, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're brassica, which is like a scientific term, but
Right. And then they just breed in different parts of the plant, but it's all the same plant.
similar.
so-
Yeah.
And so I know that's also a thing, but I'm like, I know spinach gonna make sure these shit stay healthy. And arugula don't do that.
Man, we're gonna have to do some research. Only because I like arugula so fucking much, man.
And by all means eat it.
And basil, of
and
course.
with basil a thing like you can't eat it in mass like you do a spinach or an arugula.
I just feel like 3 on a slice is enough like flavor to really add value to that piece of pizza, you know.
And that's what I'm saying though. My thing with adding spinach to pizza is not because I'm like, oh yeah, I really want the flavor of spinach.
Yeah.
I want greens.
Gotcha. I was hoping that they would do similar things, like value wise in both directions, like flavor.
Oh no, I love a good basil leaf on early in anything.
Facts, man. Oh, by the way, I want to touch on this real quick because
what's up?
Okay,
Yeah, go for it.
I just really quick want to say, like, since you don't have, are you just having white sauce on pizzas typically? Since you don't do tomato sauce?
So blessedly, we live in an age where people actually are inventive and shit. Because if this was 1976 when them kids got kidnapped, if I walked into any pizza place and was like, "Hey, do y'all have any sauces besides tomato?" They would call me a moulion and kick my ass out the door.
Or pesto, I guess you could do. Yeah, I just think about it. Yeah, I just thought about that.
Pesto, yes, pesto's one of those ones where I don't know it to be something you could use in abundance like that.
Yeah, it seems very strong.
Yeah,
I guess I'm a crazy for the flavor. I guess that's
like them pine nuts.
Yeah.
But no, Trader Joe's has this really good pizza that's it's like a white pesto pizza, but they do it in like little dollops of pesto around it as opposed to spreading pesto across the whole thing.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
I've seen that before, not with pesto, but just other
Say it again.
things. I've seen that before actually. Not necessarily with pesto, but just other sauces.
Yeah.
Or even cheese.
So like with Domino's, they got a barbecue, they got an Alfredo, and they got a garlic cheddar, not garlic cheddar, garlic parmesan, something like that.
Gotcha.
So I usually will do that garlic whatever and barbecue. This place out here called Leona's, they have a Chipotle pizza, which is fucking fantastic.
Okay.
There's a joint out here called Demo's. I think I've taken you there before. It's like a pizza by the slice joint. And they'll always have like 8 different kinds of pizzas. A slice costs like $4 or something like that. And I'll normally get like an elote slice, and macaroni and cheese, or a white Neapolitan. I think it's a Neapolitan. I may be wrong with that, but it's like I just had this one that was really good. It was like white Parmesan. It was like a garlic parm with basil and olive oil. It was real good.
But it sounds like whoever created CC's like upgraded, like moved to Chicago and started something. You know, rebranded. Yeah.
Or at Logan Square.
Yeah, man.
That might have been it because it's one over in Wicker.
Okay.
It's one in Wicker and one in Wrigley. So if you ever like high or drunk and you're like, I just need something, go to Demo's, get a slice or two. Set.
I feel like if you're gonna be a pizza town, like Chicago and places like New York are, you got to have those like hole in the walls places like that sell it by the slice, and they got to be fire.
Well, that's the issue. Is like the places who sell it by the slice usually only will have like 3 pies that aren't the slices aren't that big, and they're only going to do like a cheese, a pepperoni, and maybe a sausage, or
it's those
maybe
standard ones. Yeah,
it's those standard ones. But this place specializes in like they got their vegan options. They just got like a bunch of pieces. They had one recently that was like the dad bod, which had a bunch of shit on it. They like do specialty pieces. So I appreciate that just because they give you options.
Yeah, got you. Dope.
And I don't even eat corn like that, but that elote hit every fucking time. And they got like a chicken and waffle. They got a buffalo chicken ranch. Like they just be having a bunch of shit.
This is what again? Is that Demos?
Demos, DIMO apostrophe S.
I wonder how aesthetically pleasing some of those pizzas are, because I feel like a lot of those condiments or those things you add, those like ingredients you add as toppings to the pizza can't be tessellated. So I'm just, it just doesn't seem, I'm just wondering how aesthetically pleasing they are. I'm sure they taste wonderful.
I feel like you're dressing it before you cut it up. And so, it's not tessellated yet. But once it is.
I appreciate you taking it there.
Riff off each other. I had to redeem myself. But yeah. Cool. Y'all got any more on this subject?
I mean, I just ride for it all the way. I do think people make far too big a deal over fucking pineapple on pizza. The fact that it's like such a damn near, it's nationwide at least, is crazy. But
I wonder how many I wonder how many people are against it that's never actually tried it. And I'm willing to bet that number is like got to be 80% or higher.
that is too common that people just be having strong opinions about shit they've never tried or indulged.
Yeah.
How I feel about Beyonce's album. I have very strong opinions. Never listened to
it. Funny thing is, I actually attempted to listen to it. I listened to the first song. I got about 2 minutes. They were like, this is not for me, but maybe I like the next one. Did that one for about a minute. Like, well, maybe I like the next one. And I was like, well, maybe I like the next album because this one's it's not for me. But that's as far as I'm going to go this time. Just leave Beyonce.
I say it for you. Hey, people, I'm not saying anything against Beyonce. That shit is whack. I say this as a young house head. That shit ain't house. Is it Vogue? Kinda. Is it Diet House? Is it Great Value House? Is it Up and Up House? Is it
definitely
House
not Ocean Spray, baby?
Yes.
RC.
Oh shit.
Mr. Pibb.
We gonna stop acting like Move My Soul is a good song. It's not. That is a bad use of that sample. The former use of that sample is a much better song. I just can't think of the name of the song right now. We gonna be a short episode today, but yeah, that's it on this. We're gonna take another little break and we'll be right back with your letters. No, I'm joking. We don't have any letters, but we'll be right back, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it, even though Black Twitter has already done it. I'll be direct with the shit. I don't care if I do go to England someday. Fuck the Queen. I don't care. I don't care that this bitch is dead. She was 96. She lived a long fucking life. And you talking about the queen of colonizers. You're talking about someone whose whole family was based through incest, much like that dude that had his mama suck his dick. You're talking about generations of that shit. I don't care. I know there was all them conspiracies about Princess Di. They don't even have any real political power. They just rich for no fucking reason. I don't care that she's dead. A lot of people don't. And that's my rant for the day.
Yo, here's my motherfucking rant, man. Let me just go 60 seconds. I just want to say I agree with every fucking thing Josh said. I don't give a Loch Ness Monster's left nut about the fact that she passed. Like everybody has to go. She lived a long ass life. It was probably full of shit. She had riches. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say how peaceful she was? I just don't like the fact that it seemed that there's this hierarchy that we got to read about because she passed. We got to read about it all over the news and everything versus any of the other millions of folks who pass every other day. Why does this caste system and why does it have to be so much more important because she did? More power to her family. I wish them well, but bitch be gone. Oh, that was harsh. I'm just playing.
No more power to her family. Heard this bitch got to die at her family side of her castle in Scotland. Fuck her.
You can't be. That's my rant, man. You can't be fucking up.
I'm just saying it after the fact. All right, y'all. That is episode 1 of season 5. Shit. Season 5 of Informally Honest. We thank y'all for coming back. Let us know how you felt about the new format, the new rants. Let us know how you felt about the subject matters. If you thought that dude deserved to be buried under the jail too, then let us know that shit. If you're like, it wasn't that bad, them kids ain't die, let us know that shit. If you like, man, I always wanted to fuck my mama, don't cut that shit out because I ain't really say that. Whatever that is, man, write us in at informedlyhonestpodcast@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on all of our social medias at Informally Honest, except Twitter. That's Informally_HP. We love you. We appreciate you. Fellas, any last thoughts?
Welcome back, everybody. And thanks for listening.
Cool. Whoever you talk to, wherever you connect, whomever you love, appreciate, and adore, we encourage, empower, and implore you always be forthright, be vulnerable, and most of all, be honest. Peace.
Peace, world.
Without shedding a tear for my brother, I really wanna try for my brother, 'cause I truly do feel for my brother.